What is the one simple thing that most single women are not doing that's making them fail right out of the gate? I'll give you the answer right now, and it's quite simple. Smiling. Quite simple, isn't it? Most women don't smile. Most single women don't smile. And there's a pretty big reason why this is. It's because being single is not that easy. It's pretty difficult, emotionally speaking, and there's a lot of challenging things that can come up as a result of being single. This is why most men and women jump into relationships. They go from one relationship to the other. And unconsciously, it's to avoid this feeling of loneliness that we feel when we don't have a partner. And that feeling of loneliness is the source of a lot of fear, anxiety, depression, self-doubt, unworthiness, and the list goes on and on. It's all these feelings that we're dealing with when we're single, or that a lot of people are dealing with when we're single. And this is why people avoid being single. They want to be in a relationship to avoid these feelings. So if you're like most women, you've probably had your fair share of creepy men come up to you and ask, "Hey baby, why aren't you smiling?" And if you're like most women, this is probably annoying as hell. But the fact is that men respond to women who smile more than they respond to women who don't smile. Most single women don't realize that they have this. When they go outside, when they interact with men, they don't realize, they're not self-aware of what their facial expressions look like. The fact is, though, is that men statistically prefer women who smile over women who don't smile. The thing is that most guys will never actually come up to you and tell you this. And if they do, they probably come off weird about it. So it's the consequence of this emotional state that most single women are dealing with, this loneliness, the doubt, anxiety, sadness, these subtle feelings that are happening while being single because you don't have what it is that you truly want, which is a fantastic love-filled relationship. And when we don't have the things that we want, we see the ideal and then we see where we are, and that creates the division. That creates the feeling, those negative feelings, that we don't have what we want. And the second part of what creates those feelings is just simply interacting with the world and all of the crud that we accumulate as a result of interacting with the world and whatever negative experiences that we have when we do interact with the world. We accumulate those things, and unless we deal with them in a healthy, constructive way, they're going to affect our mannerisms, they're going to affect our body language, and they're going to put people off to us. People are going to get a bad sense for us. So that's why I say that most women don't smile. And it's extremely important if you want to be attractive to men, if you want to create interest, if you want to build interest, if you want to build intrigue, you need to be smiling. For instance, if you take a single guy who sees a beautiful, attractive woman out on the street who's not smiling, it's going to cause him to feel that perhaps she's not a nice person. Perhaps she's not who he's looking for. Men are looking for women who are going to brighten up their life, that's going to bring color and enthusiasm, creativity, and love to their masculine world. This is what men are looking for. And men are not going to choose to be with women who they don't think are going to be able to deliver on those things. A man will choose a woman who's less physically attractive, who's smiling. He will choose to talk to that woman over a more attractive, physically attractive woman who isn't smiling. It is that way 9 times out of 10. So what exactly, we might ask a simple question. What does smiling represent? Or what is the significance of smiling? Well, the significance of smiling is that it appears more that somebody who's smiling is enjoying their life more, as opposed to somebody who's not enjoying life. And men want to be with women who are enjoying their life. And to tell you the truth, it's not all that common to find women who are smiling for no reason. It's actually a pretty rare phenomenon in today's society. The more populated our cities get and so on and so forth, the more stress we have and the less we're enjoying life in general. And this also goes for if you're already dating a guy. He's going to want you to look like you're enjoying being with him, that you're enjoying life with him. And if you're not, it's going to make him feel that perhaps he can't make you happy, that you're not suitable together. A lot of these feelings are going to come up for him and are eventually going to influence the way that he sees you and the future that you do or don't have with him. Just this simple idea of smiling and being happy. So this is basically law of attraction 101 type stuff. We get what it is that we put out. So if you put out positive, happy energy, you're going to get more positive, happy energy. Doesn't that just make sense? That this is the type of existence we live in. We get what we put out. So start putting out more smiles and start enjoying life more. And you're going to see a easy change in the way that men interact with you, in the way they respond to you, in the way that they feel attraction for you. If you want to learn more about dating men and dating a guy and how to build more attraction, more intrigue, more trust, more respect, and how to communicate with the guy, and basically make a situation where he can't stand not being with you, that he needs a relationship with you, then it's time to check out my program, Date Him No More, Make Him All Yours. In this program, this audio program, I go into a lot of depth and detail about how to go from being single to dating the guy, exactly what to do when dating the guy, through your dating experience, how to make that guy want and ask for a relationship with you. There's a very important sequence of events that needs to happen in the courtship phase of dating. And if certain things don't happen, a relationship may never develop. So there's a lot of things that need to be avoided in this time period that a lot of women don't avoid and eventually lose out on getting the relationship that they want with the guy that they're attracted to and the guy that they like or love. So a lot of things need to avoid, and there's a lot of things that you actually need to be doing in order to create more of that positive, emotional gut experience for the guy, to where he literally feels like, yes, this woman is the woman that I want to be with. I want to be in a relationship with her. And this goes beyond physical looks or anything physical. It's all about what you do. It's all about who you are as a person. So check out that program if this sounds interesting to you. You can do so by visiting the link below this video or the link that should be on the video right now. I hope that you understand by this small little tip about smiling that creating attraction and creating interest is not rocket science. It just takes knowing to do that, and it takes the will and desire to actually go after what you want. Not everything's going to be as simple as smiling, when it comes to building attraction and love with men, but it's not as complicated as you might think it is. And I hope that you get that through this little tip today. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. And namaste, take care, and see you later. Bye-bye.